Good afternoon, brothers, sisters, and gender-normative sisters. It's time for some more Oblivion with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Yes, we are back in it. We have, we've kind of screwed up, but it wound up getting us a better job, I think. It's kind of weird. Because we wound up, so it turns out that a lot of the dead drops after we took out that one family, all of the dead drops after that were actually kind of like steering us towards members of the Dark Brotherhood, like prominent members. We actually took out members of the Black Hand. The final one that we had from the dead drop was actually taking out the listener, the guy who goes up and talks to Nocturna, not Nocturna, but talks to the Night Mother and gets the list of targets for the week. And LeChance was not very happy. He actually came to kill us because we'd been breaking, we were actually told that we weren't bound by the tenants anymore. So it was kind of like, we weren't actually doing anything wrong, anything against the rules, because he said that we were unshackled from the tenants. So technically we were okay in what we were doing, but he wasn't happy about it. There was actually a member of the Black Hand that was betraying everybody, betraying the Dark Brotherhood, and using us basically to take out various different members, which wasn't great. But we were elevated to LeChance's station and LeChance's rank of being a speaker, because they thought LeChance was actually the one sending us on these missions because we were his silencer. So they took him out without realizing that they had somebody betraying them, somebody in their ranks that was betraying them. And it was just generally not good. Once we took out the traitor, though, then the Night Mother was like, okay, you're my new listener, because why not? You've proven that you are a complete and utter badass, which I can't deny. So now, once a week, we have to go to that statue in Breville, get a list of names and locations for contracts, and then give that to one of the other members of the Black Hand. They take care of all the bullshit of finding new members, finding new assassins, and saying, hey, okay, so here we're gonna divvy up the names, we're gonna assign them to various members, and they're gonna take care of those contracts. We get the money, pay them, blah blah blah, and it's kind of interesting, because it is just, like I said, it is very much just a bizarre, and like, we shouldn't have this job. We should not have this job. I mean, if we're such an awesome assassin and stuff like that, we should probably be, taking on the contracts and fulfilling the contracts, not just like basically doing a bunch of paperwork. Anyway, let's jump into it and see how this plays out, shall we?
There were lights spotted at Sundercliff Watch. That place was cursed by Mehrunes Dagon himself.
Sundercliff?
Oh, best not to go there.
Is that so? Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Take care.
Okay. That's, great. So we should probably sell.
By what right?
Go ahead, please.
We should probably like try and empty out our.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Okay. Wow, let's do by weight. Okay, so we have all of these which we can sell. We'll sell the mother's head. Yeah, we have got a lot of just like a lot of stuff that's weighing us down. Like we've got a lot of books and stuff.
Another satisfied customer.
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily.
You disturb me.
Hello.
Hi. So, all right, but we do have the Chandril, the Chandril Sanctuary is back open, and that's our base of operations. The one where we had to go through and, like, slaughter everybody that worked there. Which, again, not great. Not happy fun times. Okay, so let's see here. All right, let's fast travel to the East Gate because I know where that is. We can go there and be like, okay, we know how to get. Yeah, because it's just like go along this wall, go to the well. Can we like fix up the damn house at least, make it look like somebody lives there, so it's not just a bunch of people, bunch of random people going into said. All right, and wait, oh right, training room.
Listener, I am a new initiate to the Dark Brotherhood, just a lowly murderer. But if there's any way I can serve you, any way at all, I'm yours.
Thanks.
May Sithis keep you safe, most revered listener. If you ever need my help, you need only ask.
Right.
May the Night Mother always watch over you, great listener.
Right, that's the way out.
You honor us with your presence.
And we still have all of our Dark Guardians because, you know, we were able to kill them with... Did you take all of my stuff from... Oh, god damn it. Oh, okay, fine.
I can hardly believe you're standing here in front of me.
Really, dude? You need to just calm the f down.
I can hardly believe you're standing here in front of me. The listener himself. This is such an honor.
All right, I am gonna put... I'm gonna put some stuff in here, I think. So... Uh... 183. Wow, yeah, that was a lot of arrows. I think we can put Shadow Hunt. Well, no, Shadow Hunt does still benefit us. Sufferthorn is now a weaker... Yeah. Sufferthorn is a weaker version of that. The Silver Dagger is a weaker version of that, so we can put that in there. All right. So yeah, everybody's like in awe of us now, which is a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird.
Listener.
Just fucking calm down. Jeez. I'm not that impressive. I mean, okay, I'm impressive, but like not that impressive. All right, so we can actually go down to Breville and we'll go ahead and do our weekly talking to the Night Mother. Might as well. Just to get it out the way.
Greetings, listener. Come close and I will share with you the information I have garnered. Where someone has prayed to the Night Mother yet again. The Dark Brotherhood must seek out a Breton named Annabelle. She has need of our services, and we are only too happy to oblige. Your speaker should look for this person in the village of Sedanine, on the dark elven isle of Vardenfell.
Okay.
Leave me now, dear listener. Deliver this information to your speaker, so that the will of Sithis may be fulfilled. All hail our dread father.
All right, so yeah, again, instead of like actually doing the jobs ourselves, we're just passing that information off to somebody else and being like, okay, so I'm gonna give you this information, you assign it to somebody else, and yeah. Not that I trust any of these assholes. Like, I wouldn't trust them to commit a casual murder.
I can hardly believe you're standing here in front of me.
So, the Night Mother has spoken.
Yes.
I will make sure this information reaches the appropriate family members. Ah, yes. Here are your weekly earnings. I will see you next week, most honorable listener.
All right, so I just got 200
Under
gold.
your leadership,
This
the
is
Black
such
Hand
an
will
honor.
reign eternal.
So yeah, I just got 200 gold for that, which is nice because all I had to do was get a name and be like, yeah, here you go. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, you know, I would have earned 500 gold if I had just like done the job myself. All right, there was something that I was wanting to put in here. Right, let's put all the drop dead. Put all of that in there. I'm trying to get my carry weight way down. We'll keep the blue suede shoes just in case we need, you know, fancy clothes. So, all right, we're down to 128. We are down. Our carry weight, our maximum carry weight is about, you know, we're at less than half. So that's good. So yeah, every time we deliver a name, we get
Listener, how...
Dude, you are still way too fucking eager, okay? Just take it down several notches, please. Right, and we could go ahead and use our repair tool, or repair hammer. Where is there it is. And we only broke 2 hammers. That's not bad. All right. Now, there is some stuff over in Anvil Because when we were running around there, we saw there was there is this, like, wait a second here, let me get this over a bit. There we go. There was this chapel that they were like, everybody was like, no, don't go there, it's haunted, there was a massacre, there was, there was some shit going down over here. Yeah.
Oh, people. Go on.
What happened?
By the time we got there, it was too late. We have no idea how they got in or out without any of our patrols seeing them.
Okay.
You're talking to me, and I don't like you. He's our new captain. I've never met a finer man. This better be good. How nice. Well, isn't that for me? That'll get you. See? Was that hot? That'll get you something for me. Thanks.
Okay.
By the time we got there, it was... Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside ranting at passers-by. You're talking to me, and I don't... Good day.
Will no one take up this holy crusade?
All right. Well, let's take a look around inside here and see what's going on. Wow. Okay. Yeah, there was... We have the chapel key and some gold. Wait a second. Wait. What is that? It looks like they spelled something out here. Did you guys at least put out the fire? Yeah, there's something written around that. But I'm not fluent enough in the... All right. Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry, I just need to be able to read. All right, give me just a moment here. Let's see what this actually says. Okay, so written in is... Okay, that doesn't really help much. So yeah, there's definitely something written in blood there, which is not great. Wait, this leads to the castle? This is kind of curious. The Trials of Saint Alicia. Well, I think we might know how they got in and out. Well, no, this is just... Right, a book on the Amulet of Kings. God, it's almost too slow. Okay, much like, you know, other churches and stuff like that, yeah, the higher in the clergy, the more rings and valuables that you have, even though you're supposed to be, like, sworn to poverty or something. Like, here's somebody that's just straight up fucking... So one of them was a glutton. Like, serious glutton here. And of course, eating off of silver plates with silver goblets, silver pitchers. Which, you know, again, kind of not what you're supposed to do as a religious order. Like, yeah, this they had some seriously good food and shit here. That is more than a little curious. All right, so the prophet, so supposedly the prophet knows what the fuck's going on with this.
Who? Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me?
All right, why do you look like Gary Busey?
This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Who's that?
Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the Aelids, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods.
Yeah, kind of funny how you can't kill a spirit. Okay, so who is this Whitestrake?
Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aelids 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the Aeliad sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned.
Look, just tell me who attacked the chap.
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala, umarale el nada rakuva. In the Aeliad tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
So how do we stop Umaril?
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
Let me guess. Me?
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you
Sure?
a worthy knight?
I'm the hero Kavach.
Well then, hail, hero of Kavach! Let me add one more voice to the never-ending chorus of praise. I'm sure one of your many devotees will be able to guide you on your way to find the Crusaders' relics. Are you?
Yes, I'm a worthy knight.
Then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding. Why do you come?
The
weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the 8 divines. He went alone into the White
I thought there were
Gold
9.
Tower, challenged the Iliad sorcerer King Omeril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Omeril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding, but alas for Tamriel.
Okay. So
Who
yeah, they're
now
lost.
can succeed? Are you?
No, I have no claim to fame.
Let the gods be the judge of that. I cannot see into men's heart. I see only their words and deeds.
So where can I find the relics?
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings.
Okay.
For those who would repent their past deeds, walking
I have a
the
map now.
pilgrim's way is a traditional way. Follow the map.
Okay, so I do
May
have
the
a
8
map.
and 1 guide.
So I do have a map. Ray Shrine map. Okay, so there's Arcay, which is right over, which is kind of up beside this. Okay. All right.
Your steps.
Yep.
So tiresome. Hear me, O people of Sirat.
Okay, so yeah, it should be like right up and around here, I think. But first, I want to go down to Castle Breville, or Castle Almville, and sell off all the silver stuff that I stole from the chapel. Let's get rid of, let's sell off all of our stolen goods before the coppers come along and be like, before I do something to piss off the guard, and they're like, hey, so yeah, come here. We're gonna take all your stolen goods. Thankfully, they're all just like conveniently marked.
I see you work with the Gray Fox.
Yep.
You always bring in good business. A fine transaction. Sure, why not? A fine transaction. That's a good deal. Sure, why not? I might even be able to ransom it back to the original owner.
Yeah, the original owners are dead.
Sure, why not? Sure, why not? I might...
All right, anything else that's stolen? Nope, okay.
Remember, act casual. Shadow hide you.
We didn't do anything illegal. I just sold you some stuff that I happened to find among the dead in the chapel. There's nothing illegal about that. is there? All right, so we'll go to the mine and then we'll kind of go over. Now, I do believe we are ready. We could spend some time in like Imperial City and like hopefully get the Gray Fox to send us a messenger. Be like, hey, yo, we got I got more stuff for you. Mandrake root, that stuff's great. We can just go with our silver. All right. So there's the one for RK. Mara is over there. Okay. So yeah, they should be easy to find. We just got to remember on Bat Ramp Camp. All right. Oh no, that's an Oblivion portal. Oh, there it is. Continue your penance. Okay. I'm guessing that there's probably one over here by the Green Road, over by Breville. They seem to be kind of close to the cities, not, you know, not too far away. Yes, I know I've prayed there. Thank you. So let's see here. Breville, yeah. Okay, so there's Talos up there and Zenithar down just north. Okay. So all right, so it should be to the east, right? Be somewhere around in here. So east northeast. Well, I think that's it. Like there might have been something on there, but no. Okay. So then there should be one here. Well, let's go to the flooded mines. Yeah, because it looked like that was just like a little ways north of that, of Breville. Yep, right there. All right, and about where the land kind of like pinches almost. So like, yeah, right by Fort Redmond. On the other side of the water from Fort Redmond, I should say. All right, there's an Oblivion gate over there. That's fun. Fuck you, Mr. Krabs. All right, we are going further away from it. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, so we have 4 down. So then there's one over by the end of the water there. Thankfully, we have done a lot of exploring. Okay, for some reason I couldn't jump. All right, so yeah, it's very much when it comes in where it curls in, so it'd be like about here. Really? Are you that weak, my man? No, that's a ruin. I mean, you would think that like the altars to the 8 divine would be like noticeable. Like you would think that they would be like, hey, we shouldn't lose track of these. But apparently they have over time. They're just like, nobody really believes in the divine anymore. I mean, we say by the divine and all that stuff, but nobody really believes in them. Or Gold Throat. Oh no, that was just a deer. Okay. I'm like, what the hell was that? I saw a movement. Yeah, this is getting frustrating. Definitely north of here. Like all the others were easy to find. They're just like they very much stood out. This one's just like, nope, it is overgrown. There's the Oblivion Gate. Great. Problem is that like that map was written was made a long time ago, and like some of the landmarks like the river have changed. That's the ruins. All right, so this one might be a bit trickier to find. There's no sharp peaks that afford us a really good view. Oh, come on. That was not that far of a drop. All right, looks like there was one at a joint of two roads. Yeah, the southern one. Okay. So right about here. which we have. Again, we have a waypoint that's fairly close by, so we can at least let's see if we can't like tidy up these and kind of get these going. Get as many of these as we. Oh shit. Okay, that didn't hurt. That didn't hurt at all. That was just like, yeah, okay, we can handle that, no problem. But that was enough to hurt. I'm not sure I want to activate the well. Wait, I think I see it. And he had some gold on him. Packed wood cave. Okay. What the hell is that? That is a messed up bone. That is just a really messed up bone. All right, we are on the wrong side of the road. Ah, I think I see it. So yeah, it seems like the Oblivion gates are opening up near the old shrines to the 9 divine. There should be one by Chaden Hall. Nope. Guess I want to look at a map. No? There's one by Akatosh is up by there, and DeBella is over by Coral. All right. So the caverns, and it looks like it looked like it was like directly south of the town. So it should be like southeast. Oh, shit. Oh. Yep, there it is. Oh, hey, that's actually... Isn't that where we killed the spy? Alright, so now we just need the one that's kind of like southwest of Coral. And then the one out at the divide of the water, but yeah, you guys got a portal opened up here too, huh? You're just seeing that and being like, yeah, there's There is a portal to Oblivion opened up there, but you know, somebody's got to shovel this shit. All right, let's get a better view, a better look at this. So, oh, okay, it's south of the break in the road, so like more like about here. Yeah, there it is. Why is it getting redder as I'm going further away from the Oblivion gate? Oh, nope, there's another one there. So yeah, now that's just the one here. Take a better look at that map again. So, oh, wait, no. I think I was at the wrong one. I think it's actually like up here. Which we don't really have anything that close to it. Okay, I was looking at the wrong spot, apparently. It's not a very well-drawn map. I just gotta say it, it's not a very well-drawn map. I mean, I've seen worse and had to navigate with worse maps, but, you know. It's not particularly good. I was gonna say, yeah, there should be like an Oblivion gate nearby. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I'm eager to play with you too, buddy. Oh, wait, no. I am on the wrong side of this river. Here. Okay, I've still got a ways to go. I still need to get across this river. This part of this river here. Come on, man. Make it up that hill. Arrow in the ass. All right, so yeah, there's the... We should be close then. Or close-ish? I mean, that would explain why it was, like, so hard to find. Pretty sure we still got a ways to go. It did look like it was close to the river. Look, guys, I appreciate the fact that you guys are, like, you know, all eager to give me your pelts. But could you just stop for a minute? All right, so now I'm pretty sure we're in the right area. Yep, there it is. All right, so we have prayed at all 8 altars now. Your sins have been washed clean. That's good. And since I'm now the listener for the Night Mother, that means that I shouldn't have to kill again in Sith's name, so we should be good. I prayed at the shrine. Right. I've completed the pilgrimage to the divines. I should pray and wait for a vision. Okay. Oh, I'm just praying now.
Your prayers have woken me from my endless dream. Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I still sleep.
That's more likely.
I think others have sometimes spoken to me. Others like you, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. Has Umaril the Accursed found a way back? The foulest of a foul race. 1,000 curses upon his unholy name.
Yes.
I thought I'd won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not.
Did you want to cheat death?
If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mists that my mind cannot take hold of.
Okay.
My friends built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me in a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still.
Maybe?
Fare thee well, Sir Knight.
May the gods grant you to destroy Umaril utterly, as I failed to do.
Yep. Okay. Upon completing my pilgrimage to the Way Shrines, I received a vision from the Divine Crusader, Whitestrake. He revealed the location of his lost shrine, which is where I should begin my quest for the relics of the Crusader. Right. We can get rid of that now. So, where is... Oh, okay. Well, let's travel to the Arboretum real quick. We'll travel to the Arboretum. We'll just kind of like, you know, hang out there, hopefully get some work, get word from, you know, the Gray Fox.
Hello there. Have you ever spoken to Rosan about learning to be an armorer?
Hi. I'd rather have someone else just repair
Isn't
it.
the Gilded
I'd hate
Giraffe
to have to
a
take
nice
time
shop?
to repair my armor when I'm doing something else.
Shop, but I
Yes.
haven't spent a lot of
If
time.
I had a question about heavy armor, I'd probably ask Varnado at the best defense.
Do you think what happened to
He'll train you
Kavachka
in
happened
how to
here?
use heavy
I don't
armor.
know.
True that
If
Samuel
I
can
hear that
pay
those
for his
Oblivion
time.
gates are opening everywhere.
Take care.
Apparently he can
They
teach you
say
the
the
basics
Legion
of
is stretched to the limit across the Empire. Goodbye.
All right, we'll just stand here for about 12 hours.
You cannot escape the mountain of vigilance!
Whoa!
You'll never take me down.
You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion?
Paradise awaits me.
Greetings to you.
So, yeah, that was a little weird.
Health and fortune traveler. I'm Denari Amnis. May the Nine bless your dreams.
Yeah, oh, you're...
Armand Chris, they can make all... Shadow hide you.
For Lord Dagon.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Be glad I'm not living to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
All right, so they're just like, yeah, they are seriously... Let's do some more resting. All right, what now? Why am I like...
It's you. Hi. Have you ever met anyone who barters better than Palinaria? She's the best in the...
All right, maybe we'll go to the Elven Garden District and there'll be less interruptions there. Like, I don't know what keeps interrupting me there, but yeah, it's annoying. I am ready to be... Yeah, I've reached my, eye out for... All right, fine, we'll go to the extreme. We just have to remember on Turdas, we need to go back to the Night Mother and be like, yo, got another name for us? Oh, they want us in Coral for the... Oh, right. That's where we can... All right. Doesn't he usually hang out on the waterfront? Yeah, the guy that we're supposed to be using as a fence now doesn't like us.
The pleasure. I have another message from the Gray Fox.
I shouldn't have to come to find you to get the fucking message, asshole.
The Gray Fox requests a meeting. Please travel to Othralo's house in the Imperial City Elven Gardens.
Okay.
Best way to take out a skeleton is with a big weapon. Forget spells.
You don't say. Take care.
Farewell.
The Elven Garden District. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if I have to sell specifically to the guy in Coral, we're fucked. He does not like us. But thankfully, we don't have to.
Are you ready for one last great heist?
The last heist?
This is the big one. This is the heist that will be written about and talked about for decades to come. We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. Are you ready for this challenge?
How much does the buyer pay?
There is no buyer. This is for glory, not for money. Our names will become legend. I also have a personal need for this particular scroll. As for your compensation, I ask you to trust me. If my plan works, you will get a reward worth far more than mere money. Will you do it?
Glorious! When do we start?
Capital. I have worked for 11 years planning this heist. Sevilla's stone provided the last bit of information I needed.
All right, what's the plan?
The Elder Scrolls are kept in the Imperial Palace, behind a door that cannot be breached. Sevilla's stone has revealed a path around this door. You will have to travel the old way. Once used as an escape route for Imperial Emperors, it has been forgotten for centuries. To unseal the entrance, you must sneak into the basement of the palace and activate the Glass of Time. Whatever that is.
Where's the actual entrance?
In the Imperial sewers. Here is the key for the gate to that section of the sewers. I picked the pocket of Okato himself to get it.
What is the old way?
My scrying with Sevilla's stone has provided clues, but not the details. I know the tools you will need there, but not the obstacles themselves. The boots of Spring-Heel Jack will allow you to leap to an unreachable place. They will also protect you from a long fall. The Arrow of Extrication is the only way to unlock the final door. Take them both.
Is that all you know?
Once you're inside the palace itself, you need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there.
How did you manage that?
I arranged for the notable Celia Cameron to want to read a particular Elder Scroll. Don't ask how. However, she will be unavoidably detained. You will take her place. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded and will not realize it isn't her unless you speak. As the Guildmaster, I am waiving blood price for anyone you kill during this heist. However, I can't stop the Watch from putting a price on your head.
I can't remember all this.
I've written it down for you in this book. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
So I'm better than you? All right. This seems weird. All right, so the boots of Spring Hill Jack fortify acrobatics on self by 50 points. All right. Well, let's go get our our collared shirt so that we're not like, I don't want to look ostentatious.
You've got a real bounce to your step. I'll bet you're quite the acrobat.
Oh, don't you know it? It's kind of weird how like some stuff will, some of the stuff will some stuff is like, oh no, it's not just the chest piece, it's also the boots as well. Like I guess if it's full on armor or counts as full on armor. I mean, well, it is. Oh, and we don't have pants with this.
I can hardly believe you're standing here in front of me. The listener himself. This is such an honor.
So now I'm walking around in a collar shirt and my undies. You know what? I know somewhere where we can probably get some pants. And a nice black shirt, too. We just have to loot some dead bodies, that's all. Wait, no, that's... I took a wrong turn.
I'm listening.
I don't have anything to say. Oh, they cleaned up the bodies already. God damn it. Why did you guys clean up the bodies already? Fine, let's see if they have any, like, pants and... Let's see if somebody down here had some pants. Surely there's some pants in, like... Well, probably not the desk, but, like, in a wardrobe, maybe? Dresser, yes. No? Still kind of ostentatious, but not as bad.
Good to see you.
You too? All right, we also need to come up here and tell the soon-to-be emperor about his his spies. Which, you know, we should probably just go ahead and put on our shrouded armor for that. Oi, Joffrey, wake up.
What have you learned about this? This makes for grim reading. The Mythic Dawn did not take long to locate Martin again. The document speaks of 2 agents. You need to eliminate both of them. The plans you found make it clear that the Mythic Dawn will soon move against us here. You must eliminate their agents in Bruma.
Right. So there's 2 agents in Bruma. Why do I look like I'm on fire?
I'm only asking for enough to... Please, go on. Oh, what for me? Thanks. Arnora and Jorunder were once a happy couple. But that's over now. I hear that he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing. Nothing comes to mind. Of course, my memory sometimes ain't, what it used to be. Ah, it's coming back to me now. Yeah, seems I saw someone looking out the window at Geral's house the other day. Someone I'd never seen before. When Geralt wasn't home. You see what I mean? Now, if you'll excuse me, all this talk has given me a powerful thirst. Thank you kindly. Have mercy. Just one coin.
How do you do?
Please be Please, go on. Well, I'll take that. For me? Thanks. Nothing comes to... Ah, someone... Now, if you'll excuse...
Right, so, again, Geral's house. Well, let's talk let's inquire in the inn, and, you know, that's...
It's you. Hi. Good morning. What can I do for you today? Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home, what with all the trouble. Olga sure can tell a good story. I'm not normally a big fan of bards' tales, but she's got some good ones.
It was a mediocre game, but it came before your game, so maybe fuck off.
Good journey to you.
Balin. Oh, Balin. I loved you, old man. I loved you, but I couldn't protect you. Oh, Balin.
Oh my God! This is the guy. This is the bodyguard. Wow, that's kind of okay. So yeah, he was the bodyguard for one of our first kills.
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience.
What is this regarding?
Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come.
My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
Okay.
Not that I can think of. Safe journey, my lord. Hey, I'm Regner. You want anything? I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination.
Really?
She's just back from a trip south, they say. Haven't seen hide nor hair of her myself, though. Stays indoors all day long, I guess. Goodbye.
You just do business out of your house?
Edla Darkheart. If you want to be a marksman, I can train.
Actually, that
There's
would be...
much I can show you.
Oh no, I am already a better marksman than you are. Okay.
You too.
I hear the ringing of Nirnroot. All right, so yes, Savari Faram is dead. So yeah, she was just like hanging out in this house where you know that Jarl is dead, or Jarl is dead. Maybe like... Yeah, okay. Let's go meet let's go meet Hi Miss Prissy Pants.
How can I help you?
You really can't? All right, so yeah, it's just 9, like, you know, it's not even 10 a.m. She should be she should be home and holding court. All right, what the fuck do you want with me, bitch?
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite.
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Nerina Cavain. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone.
So, what now?
The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
No.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivec. They didn't count on Lord Vivec forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind, he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea.
So that ended the conflict?
The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated.
And were
It's
slaughtered,
come to my attention
right?
that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone.
Okay, cool.
It's curious. Skindrad's people scarcely ever set eyes on the Count, but he's apparently loved and respected by all his subjects.
Okay, why is that weird?
Please consider my proposal.
Right, Draconian Madstone. That sounds like something you don't really want to put around your neck. So, Pale Pass? Right, so let's see here. Well, Really? She didn't tell me everything? She told me Pale Pass.
How do you do?
Ah.
Well met, my lord.
Hear me out before you make your decision. If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone for me, I'll be happy to compensate you, but I had a feeling you'd accept. Good. Then let me tell you how you're going to find the Madstone. I've come into the possession of a diary, written by an Akaviri messenger. I suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well. I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site.
Okay.
May the path ahead be free of danger.
With a heavy heart and trouble in hand that I pen this last entry. It has been several days since I have seen anyone else on the road from our garrison at Grey Ridge. The road is lonely and treacherous. I am rationing my supplies to prepare for a tough path ahead. As long as Raymond Cyrodiil's army hasn't located our headquarters at Pale Pass, the journey should be fairly uneventful. I admit I'm nervous. It's an honor to be selected to carry these orders to our fort, but sending me alone is a calculated risk. While it is not my own life that I worry about, it is the importance of the contents of the orders that aggrieves me. If they are somehow lost, the fort will not know that their supplies are going to be delayed by a month. Without that knowledge, the fort may choose to press the attack on the front line as their supplies dwindle. They are counting on those supplies to be there sooner. I must not fail getting this message there. The slate rock that the orders have been carved upon for my safety weighs me down. It is a constant reminder of more than physical burden that I carry. Oh, good gods. This is like, oh my god, that's a lot. Day 7. It has been 2 days and I have finally arrived at Dragonclaw Rock. The huge formation is a welcome and invigorating sight. The giant stone appears to reach down from the north and strike at the heart of Ramus's forces like our armies have been doing for the better part of a year now. I have still encountered no one else on the trail. I hope that as I head due west along the narrow path, I will find someone that can give me some news as to how our men are faring in the war. After wending my way westward, I have come within sight of the Sentinel, the huge statue placed there by some unknown artist many years ago. It stands watching, pointing north as if daring anyone to cross the border into the Imperial nation. Ramus would be quite angry if he knew that we used this very statue as a waypoint into his domain. Last night I encountered another one of our messengers who had been beset by a pack of mountain wolves. His leg was hurt badly, but I managed to help heal it with an ampule of medicine I carried with me. He said his name is Silaj, and he was on his way from Pale Pass to request more supplies. I discussed with him the irony of our meeting. He decided to travel with me back to the fort since his mission would be needless. We plan to leave at nightfall. Day 9. I'm using much of my remaining strength to write this. As we made our way north from the Sentinel, we were attacked by perhaps the same pack of wolves that had attacked Silaj. He had chased them off earlier after being bitten, but now that they tasted blood, they had returned in greater number. Fighting back-to-back, Silaj and I slew 8 of the beasts, but not before one of them clawed my guts and left a terrible wound. We were able to drive them off, but now I am bleeding badly, and the only medicine I had I gave to Silaj. We have decided to continue north until we reach the portal of the Serpent's Trail and seek cover inside. We'll try to write more soon, but I must sleep. I am very tired. Day 11. This is the last entry I shall be able to write. We entered the Serpent's Tail nearly a day ago, seeking shelter from the elements and the wolves. What we did not foresee was the creatures that had decided to make the Serpent's Trail their home. I did not see them clearly, but they were huge and strong. Silaj died instantly as one of them cleaved his head off his head with a single stroke. There were 3 of these huge, ugly, man-like creatures. I ran as fast as I dared through the dark tunnels trying to escape, but as I fled, one of them hurled a boulder at me and struck me square in the back. I managed to crawl through a smaller opening and escape the lumbering monsters, but I soon realized that crawling is all I would be able to do. I think the boulder shattered my spine. I can no longer feel my legs. My wound from the wolf attack has reopened, and I've lost much blood. I fear that this is as far as I shall be able to go. I have failed my mission. I've been unable to get these orders to the fort at Pale Pass. I am so close, yet so many things. And yet it may as, oh my god, like I'm like reading like several lines kind of like overlapping each other. Yet it may as well be leagues away since I no longer walk and my strength is draining. If a fellow messenger or soldier picks up my diary, please go to the fort before it is too late. Please tell my wife, Vata, that Zafiri We'll always love her. Okay, so... Now you said there was a rough map. Okay, so yeah, the Dragon's Foot to the Sentinel to there, right. Okay. You don't even have a starting place for me. Good gods. All right, let's go to the Shrine of the Crusader. We at least know where the hell that is. I don't want to start in on the big heist quite yet, because that sounds like something that may take a while. All right, that looks like it is underwater, sir. That is troubling. Oh no, that's a dead wolf. And that's a dead troll. And that's an Oblivion gate. Oh God, too bright. Right, good thing we got Fingleam. I guess you guys are good money. Right, I know there's a spook in the next room. Mort flesh. It's delicious. Ah, he slimed me. You sick, sick bastard. Who does that to somebody? Just, yeah, I'm just gonna slime you. It really doesn't do much, but, makes you feel gross. Stay out of the light. Jerry? What happened to Oh. What happened to Jerry? Oh, I get it now. Okay. All right, creepy crawly, creepy crawly. I would like to get the slime off me. Can we get the slime off me? All right, the Shrine of the Crusader. Like, so wait, so he had hit. They put him in his shrine, but then this, like this. Alu whatever group, like, built something around him? Hear you, Mr. Skeleton. And Mr. Zombie. You guys are having a right undead party down here. Sir Amiel? I found the body of Sir Amiel, who appears to have perished centuries ago while questing for the Shrine of the Crusader. Perhaps I can find some clues on his body that will help in the quest. Okay, sure. He was a member of the Knights of the Nine, a holy order devoted to recovering the relics of the Crusader. Through reading his journal, which I haven't actually done, I've learned the location of their former headquarters, the Priory of the Nine of the West Weald. Once I've recovered the helm from the Shrine of the Crusader, I should proceed to the old Priory. We have a fine long sword and a Knight's Shield of the Nine. All right. No. Oh, well, yes. Actually, I can. Well, come on. Right. I've recovered the Helm of the Crusader, the first piece of the Crusader's relics. Now that I've recovered the Helic, I should proceed to the Priory of the Nine and see if it holds the cuirass of the Crusader. So I don't think we were supposed to be able to do that. No, looks like we were supposed to, like... Yeah, there's like this big, long-ass fucking... Yeah, it looks like it was like there was like this long ass fucking way around and stuff. I don't think we were supposed to cheese it like that. Blow that for a lark. I'm not going all the way through. Why are you alive again? Creepy crawlies. All right, we've got this special helm. It is great, I think. Hmm? Dom? What happened? Dagger of Pain. Yes. It will take all of that. Now that's unfair. I can't do a headshot on a zombie that doesn't have a head. Cheating ass bitches. Vista. Wait, so is it just a drop down? Do I really have to drop down? Yes, it does look like I have to just, like, drop down. Okay. Oh, wait. This is where... this is... Yeah, okay. I know where I am. This is where I came in. Cool. All right, so we have the Helm of the Crusader. Whatever the fuck that does. All right, let's get rid of the night vision during fucking sunset. Like, we do not need... Oh, there's an enemy nearby? Let me guess. Crab? The crab? Hello?
Pay up or else. Easily done.
Mithril boots? Ooh. I will take your pants and your shoes. Fat lot of good you were, Mr. Imperial Soldier, dude. Yes, now we have the Priory of the Nine. Huzzah, huzzah. But we have a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of stuff to do. Like, we need to go, well, let's really quickly, let's go back to Cloud Ruler Temple, explain that, hey, we got the other spy. They were honestly stupid enough to be sharing a fucking house. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? They were actually stupid enough to be sharing the same fucking house. Like,
Hail.
yeah, they're idiots. You know, I should probably look at the Helm of the Crusader and see what it does. What's so good about it? The Helm of the Crusader fortifies restoration on self by 4 points and fortifies our personality by 25. The Shield of the Nine doesn't really do anything extra.
Hail! What have you learned about the spies?
Both spies are dead.
Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But we have not eliminated the threat against Bruma and Cloud Ruler Temple, only delayed it. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xarxes.
Great.
I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Bruma.
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. Xerxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra Lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric Lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one.
Oh, is that all? Just get the Daedric artifact?
The only way to obtain a Daedric artifact is through the cults devoted to each of the Daedric Lords. The book, Modern Heretics, is the best introduction to Daedric cults. The library here has a copy if you need it. Remember, the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will consume the physical form of the artifact in order to release its Daedric power.
Damn, and I had a Daedric staff at one
I
point.
should speak to Martin about his progress with the Xerxes.
I hope to have made some progress by the time you return with the Daedric artifact.
All right, well, that's where we're going to have to save because we are all out of time for today. Oh. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to prod that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. That's our Facebook page, our Twitter account, Tumblr account, Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I make sure to notify you of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, later on tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be playing some Mass Effect Andromeda. We've gotten to the ice planet and are helping the dog-like aliens. Then tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with more Oblivion. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!